Sairam. Let's start the next topic and the last topic of this chapter for exercise 1.4. Before starting 1.4 exercise, it's a very simple exercise. Just you should know about the theorem 1.6 and 1.7. Before explaining this statement, let me explain you what are terminate decimals and non-terminate decimals. Terminates decimal and non-terminate decimal. Suppose if I write examples like 5.82. So after decimal point, how many decimals are here? Only 2 decimals are here. It is possible to count the number of decimals after this point. If I write 10.287, so here also it is possible to find the number of decimals after decimal point. But suppose if I write by dividing 10 upon 3, if 3 3s are 9, remainder 1, then again 10, then point, again 3, again 9, again 1, again 3, so it will keep on coming what? 3. So this is what? Non-terminating recurring decimal. So if I write 3.33, it's what? Non-terminating decimal. If I write 18.171717, it is possible to convert this number into bar form. So bar form क्या होगा? 18.17 bar. तो जितने भी बार वाले नंबर होंगे, they are what? Non-terminating recurring decimal. In short, they are what? Non-terminating one. But where the decimal stops somewhere, then this type of decimals are what? Terminating decimal. So in exercise 1.4, we have to learn how to identify whether the given fraction or rational number having terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. For that we have to refer theorem 1.6. For any p by q form of rational number, if q is in the form of 2 raised to n or 5 raised to m, अगर जो डिनोमिनेटर है, if it is possible to convert denominator into the form of 2 raised to n and 5 raised to m, then we can say that this type of rational number is what? Terminating decimal. इसका जो terminating decimal expansion होगा वो क्या होगा? Terminate. Let me explain to simplify this one. Suppose if I write 7 upon 40, here q is what? 40. So I am going to prime factorize this one. 2 20s are, 2 10s are, 2 5s are, 5 1. So I can write this one as what? 2 into 2 into 2, 2 cube. And this is what? 5. यहाँ पे एक ही 5 है, it means what? 1. So यहाँ पे जो denominator that is what? 40. 40 को मैंने कौन से फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर दिया? In the form of 2 raised to something, 5 raised to something. Here instead of n, here it is what? 3. Here instead of m, here it is what? 1. So ये जो denominator है 2 और 5 की पावर में कन्वर्ट हो गया. So I can say that it has which type of decimal? The type of decimal for this is what? It's terminating, because जो denominator है वो 2 और 5 में कन्वर्ट हो गया. Let's take one more example. 7 upon 30. So 30 equals to 2 15s are, 3 5s are, and 5 1s are. So we can write this number as 7 upon 2 into 3 into 5. But here it's 2 is here, 5 is here, but an extra number is also here. यहाँ पे 3 extra आ गया. So the denominator is not in the form of what? 2 raised to m, 5 raised to n. यहाँ पे extra number भी आ गया, prime number, that is what? 3. Because of this 3, the type of decimal is what? It's a non-terminating. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? Non-terminating, because the denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to n and 5 raised to m. जो डिनोमीटर होगा उसमें सिर्फ प्राइम फैक्टर 2 ही होने चाहिए, 2 and 5. अगर डिनोमीटर में सिर्फ 2 और 5 होगा, then I can say that the type of decimal is what? Terminating. अगर 2 और 5 नहीं होगा, दूसरा कोई नंबर आ जाएगा, then I can say that it has non-terminating decimal. So this is the way, this is what theorem 1.6. Let's read this statement. Let P by Q be a rational number, like this is P and this is Q, such that the prime factorization of Q का हमने क्या किया? Prime factorization किया of Q is in the form of 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. तो इसका जो पावर फॉर्म मिला, that is in the form of 2 raised to 3, 5 raised to 1, where n and m, where this n and m are non-negative integer. ये जो 3 और 1 है वो क्या होना चाहिए? Non-negative integer. So it might be anything 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or anything, but it should be not negative. -1, -2 नहीं होना चाहिए पावर में. Then x as a decimal expansion terminates. अगर q जो है 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m के फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो गया, then we can say that it has terminating decimal. Now what is theorem 1.7? Let me tell you directly. In 1.7, if I write theorem 1.7, here it is what? Q is in the form of, then Q is not in the form of, it will be not in the form of 2 raised to n. अगर डिनोमीटर इस फॉर्म में नहीं रहेगा, then it has what? Which type of term terminating? It will be non-terminating decimal. If it is not in the form of 2 raised to n, 5 raised to n. So this is the way, this is theorem 1.6 and 1.7. Based on this theory only, we are going to solve exercise 1.4. Let's start solving this 4 examples, and rest of the examples to try by yourself. This is for question number 1, where we have to just identify, the type of decimal expansion. First one, 17/8. So in first question, we have to identify the type of decimal, and in main question number 2, it is mentioned that if it has terminating decimal, then find that terminating decimal. So we want to find both the question together, question number 1 and main question number 2 together. So first of all, what is here in denominator? It's 8. So Q is 8. So let's convert this into what? 17/2Q, because it is quite simple to convert into power form. It's already in 2Q. So we can write here 17/8 has terminating decimal as Q is in the form of 2 raised to m and 5 raised to n, or you can write as per the theorem n and m. Denominator 2 और 5 के फॉर्म में, even here it is 5 is not there. What does it mean? It's 5 raised to 0. 5 यहाँ पे नहीं है, फिर भी हम उसी क्या मान सकते हैं? 5 raised to 0, because 5 raised to 0 equals to what? 1. 5 और 2 के अलावा कोई नंबर नहीं होना चाहिए. If it is 2, only 2 or only 5 or 2 and 5 both, then only it's what? Terminating decimal. Now let's try to convert into decimal. So it's 17 2 raised to 3. Now I have to multiply here something to make the power equal. So what I'm going to multiply here? 5 raised to 3. And if I am multiplying here 5 raised to 3, तो यहाँ पे भी क्या multiply करना होगा? 5 raised to 3. So this is equal to what? 17 into 125 upon 2 raised to 3, 5 raised to 3. तो ये हमने क्यों multiply किया 5? Because to make it 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000. So I want this 2 and 5 having two same power. मुझे दोनों के same power बनाना है. जितना कम हो उतना लगा देना है. Now I am going to explain you this second and third. You will understand better. So multiply this two number 125 upon into 17. It's 35. It's 17, 8, 5 to 1. It's 5 to 1, 2 1, 2 5. 2 1, 2 5 upon 1000. So answer will be how much? It's 2.125. So this is the way we can do question number 1. तो यहाँ पे जितने पावर है उतने पावर से मल्टीप्लाई करना है to make the power equal. Take second example. 35 upon 50. So if it is possible to reduce it, is it possible to reduce? Yeah. It's 5 7s are 5 10s are. 5 7s are 5 10s are. So definitely this is what 7 by 10 is what 0.7. Here this 10, what are the powers? If I convert this 10 into power form, this will be 7 upon 2 into 5. The prime factorization of 10 is 2 into 5. So ये दोनों किस फॉर्म में हो गया? 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. So we can write here, this is what it is having terminating decimal. And if I want to convert this into decimal, definitely it's 5, 7 upon 10 equals to 0.7. So this is the way we can solve question number 2. Let me solve this third one. (15 upon 1600). Now let's convert this q into the form of 2 and 5. So it's 2 800, 2 400, 2 200, 2 100, 250, 225, 5 5s are 5 1s are. So here I am going to write 15 upon, instead of 1600 I am going to write 2 raised to how many? 2 raised to 6 into 5 square. So already this denominator is converted into what? 2 raised to something, 5 raised to something. So I can write here, which type of decimal is this? It has terminating decimal. Now what I have to do? I have to convert this into a decimal point. So what we are going to do here? It's 2 raised to 6, 5 raised to 2. यहाँ पे पावर क्या है? 6. What is the power here? 2. So how many power I have to add to make it 6? क्यों मुझे 6, the power of 2 and power of 5, I have to make them equal. अगर दोनों के पावर को इक्वल करना है, then I have to add here what? 4. अब यहाँ पे 4 ऐड करने के लिए what I have to do here? I am going to multiply this one 5 raised to 4. And if I am multiplying here 5 raised to 4, I have to multiply 5 raised to 4 to the numerator also. So we can write here 15 into 5 raised to 4 means 625 upon 2 raised to 6, 5 raised to 6. So multiply this two number 625 into 15. It's 25. It's 12, 31, 5, 2, 6, 5, 7, 3, 9. How much I got? 9, 3, 7, 5 upon 2 raised to 6, 5 raised to 6. So 10 raised to 6. So 9375 upon how many zeros? 4, 6 zeros. So its final answer will be, नीचे कितने 6 zeros है? So it's 5739. 4 digits 560. This is the decimal form of question number 3. So this is the way we can solve any rational number to convert into decimal form. If the condition is what? If q belongs to what? 2 raised to m and 5 raised to n, or you can write vice versa, n और 5, कोई भी पावर हो दोनों का, बट डिनोमिनेटर जो है वो 2 और 5 के फॉर्म में ही होना चाहिए, कोई और नंबर नहीं होना चाहिए. Then we can solve this all question like this. Let's start with few more example of 1.4 only. So let's solve this 5 questions. Let's start with first one. The question is what? Same. You have to identify the type of decimal, terminating or non-terminating. So 64 upon 455. So again the method is same. Convert into power form. It's definitely 5s are, 5 9s are, 5 1s are, 7 13s are, 13 1s are. So we can write this 64 upon 5 into 7 into 13. So is this in the form of 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m? No. Therefore we can write it as non-terminating recurring decimal, as q is not in the form of 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. जो डिनोमिनेटर है वो 2 और 5 के पावर में नहीं है, so I can say that it does not have, it has non-terminating recurring decimal. Now let's move to the second one. 29 upon 343. I think we know that 343 is the cube of 7. So 29 upon 7 cube. So again the same reason, the denominator, the q is not in the form of what? 2 raised to m, 5 raised to m. So I can say that it has non-terminating recurring decimal. Even if you write only non-terminating, then also it's fine. So this is the way we can prove it, because denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to m and 5 raised to n. So it is non-terminating decimal. Now one more here. Third, what is that? 77 upon 210. So 77 I can write as 7 into 11, and this one 21 is what? 3 into 7 is 21 into 10. 10 means 2 into 5. If you know already, then no need to do this prime factorization, as it's a very simple number. You can do it directly. 21 means 3 7s are, and 10 means 2 5s are. So are we getting a denominator in the form of this? हमें denominator इस form में मिल रहा है 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m? No, as this q is not in the form of, q is not in the form of 2 raised to n and 5 raised to m. Therefore it has non-terminating decimal. So this is the way we can do example number 3. If it is a non-terminating, then no need to convert into decimal form, as per the question of NCERT. They mentioned if it has terminating decimal, then only we have to convert into decimal point. So I am not converting that into point. Fourth one directly you can say it's 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m, but here it is what? 7 raised to 5. Then definitely this is also a non-terminating decimal. And the last one, fifth. It's 6 upon 15. Is it reducible? Yeah. We can write 2 3s are, and this is what 3 5s are. So 3 get cancelled. It's 2 by 5. So the denominator is in the form of 5. So I can write here. This is what it has in. It has terminating decimal. And if I want to convert, how many 5 are here? 1 5. So I am going to multiply with, so 4 upon 10. So decimal expansion is 0.4. So this is the way we can do question number first and second of exercise 1.4.